Fernando Alonso is one of the most experienced and talented drivers on the entire grid. He has been racing in F1 since the early 2000s. He is the only person on the grid to have raced against Michael Schumacher in the Ferrari, and he even won 2 championships by beating Schumacher. But he is not done. In a recent interview, Fernando Alonso gave his goal for the future. Fernando Alonso has had one of the best careers in motorsport. He has not only won 2 F1 championships, but he has also won the Monaco Grand Prix and the 24 Hours of Le Mans in 2018 and 2019. He is just one race win away from achieving the Triple Crown, the Indy 500. However, Alonso is not interested in earning this Triple Crown anymore. Just a few months back, Fernando Alonso signed a contract extension to remain with Aston Martin until the 2026 season at least. Before this was announced, there were rumours that he was going to retire, and given his age, this was hard to argue against. However, the Spaniard has not only decided to stay, but he also has a very clear goal in mind. I attempted the Indy 500 3 times and didn't succeed. It's the only one missing from the Triple Crown, but at the moment it's not in my plan, Alonso said at an event of Aston's sponsor Cognizant. I'm very focused on Formula 1 now. For the next 2 or 3 years, I want to win the 3rd world title. This is my first and only priority at the moment. After that, because I'll be 45, 46, I think the commitment that it will require to go to the Indy 500, the amount of learning that I will have to redo again, it will be a little bit too much. Or it's what I think now. I cannot say 100%. It's as simple as that. Fernando Alonso wants to win a 3rd championship with Aston Martin. But is this actually possible for the Spaniard considering his age and team? Before we continue, we have some exciting news for you. We are giving away some exciting goodies from the F1 store. To participate, just head over to our community page on our social media pages and click on the giveaway link. Last year, we saw Alonso earn 8 podium finishes that kept him in contention for 3rd in the Drivers' Championship until the last race. He ended up finishing 4th, just behind his old teammate Lewis Hamilton. This year, the AM24 has not been performing well. Despite this fact, Alonso has managed to outperform his teammate Lance Stroll consistently. So there is no doubt that Alonso still has the pace to perform well in Formula 1. The only thing stopping him at the moment is the car. Aston Martin became a works team in the sport only in 2021. But last year, the team impressed several people in the paddock with their developments, which allowed them to compete for podiums. But somewhere along the way, the team took a wrong turn that stopped the car's development. So now they are trying to find their way back. But it's not just Red Bull at the top now. McLaren and Ferrari have also joined them and have created a tough task for Aston Martin. However, there is one aspect that favours Aston Martin, and it's a huge deal. Just before the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, Aston Martin announced that they had signed Adrian Newey as their chief technical partner. Adrian Newey is the most brilliant F1 car designer the sport has ever seen. Ever since the 1990s, Newey's cars have won 14 Drivers' Championships and 12 Constructors' Championships. There is no doubt that he has the experience and talent to build the strongest car for Aston Martin. Newey has also been working with Red Bull since the 2007 season. He has always expressed interest in working with Fernando Alonso, and he will now have that opportunity with Aston Martin. Newey will join the Silverstone-based team on March 1st, 2025, so he won't be involved in the development of the 2025 car, but he will be focusing on the 2026 car, which is more important. In 2026, the FIA will be introducing new regulations that will bring Formula 1 into the new era. The cars are meant to undergo drastic changes to its size, weight, power unit and aerodynamics. So from the 2026 season, we could see an entirely different pecking order to the one we're seeing right now, and this could give Aston Martin the opportunity to be at the top. Another aspect supporting Fernando Alonso in his quest to win the championship is Honda. From 2026, Honda will be Aston Martin's power unit supplier. Given that Honda has been very successful with Red Bull in recent years, there is a good chance that they will continue the success with Aston Martin from 2026. If Aston Martin are able to produce a car that is capable of winning a championship, we can expect Fernando Alonso to pull all the tricks up his sleeves to get that title to add to his collection. He wants that third title and is ready to fight for it. Alonso is currently 43 years old, and in 2026 he will be 45. Usually drivers retire in their late 30s, and it is very rare that drivers continue to race into their 40s while being successful. But Fernando Alonso is not your average driver. Despite being over 40 years old, Alonso has stated that he is in the best shape of his life. Hopefully he can maintain this shape as the 2026 season approaches. So, if Newey is able to help Aston Martin build that championship winning car, we can expect Alonso to be fighting for that top step race after race. Do you think Fernando Alonso can win his third championship in 2026? Post your thoughts in the comment section below.